Been with my wife for a long time. Been married. It's getting close to 10 years. You know what I mean? It's getting close. Just relax. Relax, everyone. It's a weird thing now because people will call me and they'll be like, hey, Kortney, you're married. Wow, you've been married a long time. Yeah, man, it's great. How do you do it? So, you know how to do it? Divorce is expensive. That's usually what works it out, especially at the beginning. You know, you have a couple shaky weekends, but you start Googling. It's like, oh, man, I got to get out of this. You know, $5,000? Oh, yeah, we got to work this out. You see that? Well, we can't afford not to be in love, you know what I mean? I just Googled it. I figured this out. It's about coexisting. That's what the whole thing is about. Any long-term relationship, it's about coexisting, man. That's what about it is. Everybody is defective, okay? Don't try to find anybody perfect. They're not perfect people. Everybody's defective. You just want to diagnose the defect the person that you meet has and just see if you can live with the defect long term. That's all it is, okay? Just, you know, you meet somebody. That's why when you go on dates, you ask people questions, right? So you look at them. Oh, did their eyes line up? Perfect. Let's go on the list. Has your dad been in jail? Yeah, I can be your daddy. You got on the list. Okay? Nobody's perfect. Meet somebody, oh man, she got a club foot. Oh, that's all right. We'll just put socks on her at all times. You know what I mean? My mom got a weak gag reflex, so we just warn her when company's coming over, and you live with it. It's about coexisting. It's not about love. Love is a very small part of the equation. Love is just a thing that helps you not kill them in their sleep. That's what love is. You gotta coexist. It's about building up enough assets with another person to the point that you can't leave. That's the secret of the game. That's the secret. Everybody in here has thought about killing their spouse. That's how you know the relationship is working, all right? You see him sleeping at night, oh, I would choke him with that pillowcase if I could. I need somebody to pay half this rent, though. You live to see another day. Well, it works. We started dating again, which was a weird thing. She told me that we were gonna date again. She was like, hey, I think we should start dating again. I was like, oh, good, yeah, because there were some people I had my eye on, right? So it was good. Pandemic is getting to you too, man. This is good. No, I think we should date each other. Oh, I don't want to date you. I thought you were talking about date other people. You should have said date each other first. I got my hopes up, man. I already know what's wrong with you. You know what I mean? If we started dating other people, we could figure out what's wrong with them. We could come together and we could laugh about their problems and bring us closer. Let's just go on a date. I was like, okay, let's go on a date. It sounds good. She's like, okay. I was like, all right, let's go. I picked out a restaurant. I was like, let's go. She's like, oh, you gotta pick me up. We live in the same house. We're gonna pick you up. Be romantic and pick me up. You know how hard it is to pick somebody up when you live in the same house? I walked down my step of my house. I walked out the door. I got in the driveway in my car. I drove around the block. I parked back in the driveway. You know what I mean? I knocked on my door. Like, I don't know who lives there. I knocked on the door of my house. My daughter answered the door. Dad, what are you doing? I'm taking Mama on a date. That's what I'm doing. Let her know this is a one-night stand, by the way. This is the last date. We're done with this. We have a simpatico relationship. I have flaws. You know what I found out about my wife? My wife, she's a snitch. I found that out randomly. She told me, by the way. That's what snitches do, all right? She let me know. We were watching Making a Murder on Netflix, and she paused the documentary, and she looked at me. She's like, hey, if you ever kill somebody, I'll tell on you. And she started back up. This is a weird move. This is snitch, so we don't talk. That's how I evolved around this. We don't talk. Like late at night, you probably have like pillow talk. We don't talk on the pillow. That is a deposition, okay? You know what I'm saying? Anything I say can and will be used against me in the court of law. Right? We go right to sleep. There's no talking in my house. After 7 o'clock, the talking is over in my home, okay? Anything after 7 o'clock in my house can be handled the next business day, all right? We check out at 7 o'clock. We put the daughter to bed, 7 o'clock, no more talking. We've been together long enough. Anything we got to say after, we can talk about it the next day, okay? We already know what each other has to say, okay? Just no talking. I sit on the couch and I watch whatever thing she's watching on the couch, some 90-Day Fiance, some below deck weird, bio something sexual tension show, and I just watch that, and we don't talk. I don't get off the couch. Because if I get off the couch, she'll give me extra tasks to do before I sit back down. So I stay seated. I've gotten off the couch before. As soon as I went to bend my knee, where are you going? Oh. I was about to get a drink of water. Oh, you want to go grocery shopping? What? It is 7 o'clock, okay? It's the end of the business day.